Hello everyone, Rurikhan here coming at you with another PlayStation Plus incoming episode. This particular episode we're going to be focusing on games that are going to be coming to PlayStation Plus during the month of July 2014 on both the North American and European stores. Now on this particular month there is only one game that is different between stores, so all of the games that I will be talking about right now are going to come to both the North American as well as the European store. So let's get started. The first two titles are for the PlayStation 4. First one being Towerfall Ascension. Towerfall Ascension is a game that is essentially about you guys doing battle with your friends. It is at its best when it is played in a multiplayer setting with four people local co-op. It can be a lot of fun. It is mostly about you shooting arrows and killing your friends with arrows, or jumping on top of them Super Mario style, killing them that way. You can also perform various dodge moves. You can pick up arrows as you dodge. The number of arrows that you can fire is actually limited, which means you'll have to pick up arrows during the fight to make up for the fact that you're going to lose your own arrows. But it is a lot of fun. There's already a video on the channel. You guys can check that out. All you got to do is search for Towerfall in my channel, and you should be able to find a Towerfall Ascension video where I give it my opinion, on that particular title. The next title, also for the PlayStation 4, is Strider. There is also a video on Strider, although I recorded it on the PlayStation 3 because it was the only copy that I was able to secure. But Strider is a pretty fun game. It is a action/platformer type mix. It's essentially played on a 2D plane, but all of the characters are rendered in 3 dimensions. It's got really cool animations, and it is a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun playing it, and I would recommend this particular title. You guys can check out the video if you are curious about it on my channel as well as obviously you got some trailer footage in the background to give you an idea what the game is about. The next two titles are going to be for the PlayStation 3, the first one being Dead Space 3. I've played through Dead Space 1 and 2. Pretty fun games, never got around to playing Dead Space 3 yet. However, it's definitely a good thing for me personally that it's coming on the PlayStation 3 because I have a friend of mine that wants to co-op that particular game, and I haven't had it on the PlayStation 3, I only had it on the PC, so it's always useful for that. Although I've heard that Dead Space 3 has more of a Gears of War type feel to it than the previous Dead Spaces, because the previous Dead Spaces, the first Dead Space was essentially horror survival type deal. Second Dead Space was like that too, but it had a lot more of the Hollywood cutscene style of stuff, but in its core it was also more about horror survival. Dead Space 3 looks more like a third-person shooter, but then again, I haven't played all that much. I'm just saying what I've heard about that particular title. You can see some footage in the background about it as well. The next title, also for the PlayStation 3, is a 2D action puzzler called Vessel. It essentially looks like a 2D platformer mixed with a couple of puzzles where your character can manipulate liquids and stuff like that in order to solve the multiple puzzles that are going to appear throughout each scenario that you're going to be faced with. So you guys should be able to see what it's all about by the gameplay in the background. Next, we have the games that are going to be coming your way for the PlayStation Vita. And the first title is Doki-Doki Universe. There is also, interestingly enough, wow, I have a lot of videos for this month's PlayStation Plus games. But yeah, there's also a video of this particular title in my channel. You guys can check that out if you're curious about it. But Doki-Doki is a weird 2D adventure game where essentially you are performing different tasks throughout different planets, and as you progress through the game kind of does you a little bit of a psych evaluation, and it tells you your tendencies, and it's an interesting concept. It's not really my style, but it is definitely an interesting concept. You guys can check out a video on that on the channel if you are curious. Now, I'm probably going to put all the links to the videos and stuff like that in the description just to kind of make it easier for you guys. Now, the game that is different. Now, for the European side of things, the other Vita game is going to be Lego Batman 2 DC Superheroes, which essentially consists of, you guys know Lego games where you just bash other Lego faces in and collect a bunch of Lego pieces as you go through the different levels. And on the North American side of things, however, you guys will be getting Muramasa Demon Blade, and that, actually Muramasa Rebirth, sorry. And that game is friggin' awesome. It is a side-scrolling action game with a lot of combos, a lot of really cool stuff. Also, there's a video on that particular title in my channel, so feel free to check it out. In this particular month, I would have to say that the North American store kind of pulled a little bit ahead, because me personally, I would much prefer Muramasa over Lego Batman 2 DC Superheroes. However, we also have to say that the European store already had Muramasa in PlayStation Plus, which is why I'm saying they're evening things out, and most likely you're going to be seeing the same games for both stores from here on out. Now, as per usual on the North American stores, the game will be the games will be going out through the several weeks of the month, whereas in Europe, on the 2nd of July, you're going to have access to everything. So, as per usual, leave me your comments, feedback, all that kinds of good stuff in the comment section below. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.